the U.S. court, we are told, has now stayed the extradition of Tahawwur Rana.
Well, we're given to understand that the court has overridden the Biden administration's appeal. The court has ordered a stay on the extradition of Pakistani-origin Canadian businessman Tahawwur Rana. Remember, he's facing a trial for his involvement in the 2008 Mumbai terror attacks, and now this important development coming to fore that the court, in fact, has stayed his extradition. He had appealed before the 9th Circuit Court against the order by a U.S. District Court in the Central District of California that denied writ of habeas corpus.
So let me go across to Pradeep Datta now. Pradeep, now extradition that has been further delayed. Now, can you tell us legally what does it mean, especially when it comes to that very step closer that India was of getting Tahawwur Rana back?
Yes, you're absolutely right. India was a step closer to get Tahawwur Rana back to India so that they can further ask him question about the people from Pakistan who were involved in the 26/11 attack, in which more than 160 people had died and about 300 were injured. But 9th Circuit Court has finally given him a stay on the extradition of Tahawwur Rana, overriding Biden administration order, because Biden administration had made it clear to the court that he should not be granted stay and he should be extradited, because they feel it's very important that Tahawwur Rana should be extradited to India so that they can further get to know about the involvement of more people from Pakistan side, including inter-service intelligence. We have seen that Pakistan agencies were quite rattled, especially their counselors, consul generals and other people who are there in the diplomatic circle there in United States of America. They were keeping a close eye on the development because they never ever wanted Tahawwur Rana to reach India, because they know once Tahawwur Rana will be reaching India, Pakistan will stand completely exposed. But for time being, all I can say is that it's a little bit of setback for India. Now let's see how really the things are going to proceed further from 9th Circuit Court. Maybe it will be another court, whether they will be able to get convince the courts that he should be extradited, because he's not an ordinary person. He's someone who had been close to David Coleman Headley, and David Coleman Headley, everybody knows.
Absolutely. Pradeep, stay on with us. We also have Madhav joining us in the broadcast. Well, hopes were up after the writ of habeas corpus was denied. Now we're given to understand a stay on extradition has been ordered.
Well, this appears to be at the moment, certainly, of course, it's a setback, but it could be a temporary one. And the reason I'm saying that is that the reason the judge has chosen to pass this sort of an order or grant a stay as such, as we call it, is because of the pending conclusion of his appeal, that is Tahawwur Rana's appeal before the United States Court of Appeals for the 9th Circuit. Now, this is what the judge in this particular case, that is Judge Fisher, has said in its order issued on the 18th of August. And in doing so, the judge, of course, has overridden the government's recommendations that there should be no stay on Rana's extradition. We do know how the Biden administration had, in fact, appealed for or argued for the extradition of Tahawwur Rana. That was being seen as a huge shot in the arm for the Indian attempts to get Tahawwur Rana back here in India. But we had also seen how there was pressure that was put on from Pakistan side, writing a letter officially to not allow Tahawwur Rana to be extradited to India, because that, of course, would be seen as a huge setback for Pakistan. And once again, on the global stage, Pakistan's role in spreading terror, not just in India, but globally, would once again come in the spotlight. So certainly, of course, at the moment, there is certainly a legal hurdle that Indian authorities will, or the authorities who have been appealing for the extradition will have to encounter. But remains to be seen whether the Court of Appeals, where in fact the appeal is still pending, how that particular court decides, because that would depend, or that would really, of course, have a major bearing on the outcome of this entire extradition hearing as well.